Shalom Aleichem. Learning the Sicha Vayishlach Beis. Vayishlach Beis is a Sicha that the Rebbe said on a very famous Farbrengen, Yutes Kislev, Tavshin Chavav, which is the Sicha where the Farbrengen where the Rebbe said the famous Kuntris in Yana, Shal Teres Chassidus, Rebbe said, and that was then put together in that Kuntris. Earlier on in the Farbrengen, the Rebbe spoke about Kotointi. And I just want to focus on a few things the Rebbe said at the Farbrengen and a few interesting points that come across in Look at the Sichas and the Sicha. So let's start with the Farbrengen. Farbrengen was Yutes Kislev, and the Rebbe spoke about what the Alter Rebbe says. The Rebbe basically in the Sicha, in Look at the Sichas, it's based on Katoitim Kolach Sadim. And that was a Yutes Kislev Farbrengen. So over here, the Rebbe actually started it from the words of the Alter Rebbe, Katointi. That Yaakov was a katan ma'od be'enav, nachosivach sadim kiva makli. And why does it say v'ata yisrael b'machnes? And we based in Eis Gimel, we spoke about the Tzemach Tzedek that brings the name of the Shalah, that kiva makli is the shetevas baruch kvoid Hashem, k'omer l'shvos l'kivisi Hashem, which within it include both Indians, l'shvos l'kivisi Hashem and baruch kvoid Hashem k'omer, mishpat u'tzedakah. That even though it could be bezaya, in other words, good for it, we deserve it, which is the Indian of Baruch Hashem V'mkaimai. Nevertheless, you ask it as a tzedakah l'shuas b'kvish, you ask it as a Yeshua. And through the fact that Yaakov had both opposites, mishpat tzedakah, which are hinted, kibbur makli, therefore he had ribi chasadim bli gvul. And therefore he considered himself because of this incredible balance and because of the chesed midah. So to every yid, when we have the bittul and shiftless to ask as tzedakah, even though you could ask as mishpat, that brings incredible hatzlacha. That's the Rebbe son Farbrengen, and obviously in the Sicha, the Rebbe connected it to the two opinions of what happened with Yaakov Avinu. Now, the Rebbe finished off and said, in the lashon of the pasuk, it says that Parsha was Vayishlach Yaakov, that after the avodah of Katointi, that you got, and through Katointi you got Atzileni, now Ata Marta, for that's they got all the good things, and he even won over the angel of Esav. That's when Nasa Maimon the Matzav Yeshiva B'Shalva things became peaceful. Not only Bikesh Yaakov Yeshiva B'Shalva, but Yeshiva B'Shalva B'Poil. In reality, he was able to be B'Shalva. Why? Because all the B'nai Yisrael go away. As Rashi brings at the beginning of the parsha, from Bahoy Beis Yaakov Esha, Beis Yosef Lahava, etc., the idea of fire, that a spark goes out of Yosef and burns everything. Literally like kash, not like eitz that still has ever some metzias. Like kash that has no metzias and with no noise, it just goes away. And each year this grows and grows and grows and grows. A new light that never happened, etc. Now, that's what the Rebbe said at the Farbrengen. In the Sicha, there's a very interesting footnote, footnote 52, that I think is worth looking into. According to what we said inside about the Alter Rebbe, and we spoke about obviously the whole Sicha, we can understand why at the beginning of the letter, the Alter Rebbe, when he came out of prison, he said, why couldn't he say emes? Why does he have to say mikol chulu? It's half a sentence. And if you don't want to say anything, you don't want to refer to him, it's katoitim kolach sadim chulu. What's mikol? Very interesting. So that says the difference between chsadim and emes is Sadim is what Hashem does on his own behalf, like tzedakah, and emes is what Hashem does because of his promise, Avtzon, which is similar to mishpat. It has to be, in other words, something that has to be done. Because the Alter Rebbe felt mitzad oitzim bituli from his incredible bitul that everything by him was stuck in chsadim, therefore he didn't write emes. However, because amidas habitul va'pa'ula, meaning that stuck is when there's mishpat, as we said in the Sicha. Therefore, umikol. He adds the mikol. He makes a hint. Takef ardint, but that's not. But I take it as stuck. And Rebbe says, and you could say even more so. Another thing The Pashtus, the Alter Rebbe never had a promise like Yaakov had that he's going to be redeemed, and therefore he didn't say emes. In other words, it was never emes means that Hashem kept his word, but over here he never committed to that. Nevertheless, he still says umikol chulu because he has the avtacha klolis of the Magid. I think the Adachsin Al Yena, he has the general avtacha and everything will be okay, and therefore he could reference it umikol.